Me. She sure is strange. Nailed the comeback. Hello. Still sick? No sickness. Mina-san? Can you hear me? That's a stupid question. They can hear you. Mori, look at the chat. Go. Look at it. Brr. 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 Wow. Sound like Tutu for a minute there. I don't remember how to stream! Let's go! I think it starts with a hello. Hello? Hello? Hello. Oh man, it's been too long. Almost 3 weeks now. The longest I've ever been gone. Hi. Hi, everyone. I missed you guys. I missed you. Every single one of you. Go back. Oh. Okay. Nah, I'm just playing with ya. I'm just joking around. You guys know, we like to joke. We like to, well played. And then she refused to stream again for several months. Oh man. That'll really show them. That'll teach them a lesson they'll never forget. I'm here. I'm here, guys. Thank you so much for waiting for me. You guys, my good deadbeats waited for a long time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your Mori was good too, actually. By not doing anything. And I mean, I didn't do any work. And that's actually not great, because I kind of, the lyric mafia, they're gonna be after me again, so I need to, dang it, I wanted to write lyrics, I did, but the pain was just too intense. How do you feel? I'm pretty much the same as my usual self, it's just I have a cane now that I can whack people with for only a little bit longer, though I don't really need it for much longer, apparently. Walking still hurts. I'm doing the physical therapy, but the cane is really cool. I feel like, yeah, an old Oba-chan. I get to whack around the little whippersnappers like young deadbeats and young zoomers. We slap them, give them a swift kick to the behind with my cane. So now I'm Dr. House. Yeah! I guess. Yeah, if you want to think about it that way. Oh. But I figure that I can stream. It's just the only problem is that I really need to kind of, you know, keep my knee like straight every once in a while. There's always the worry of like blood clots and stuff like that, and that's super scary. I don't want that to happen to me, obviously, because that means death, and death is no good. No good. Yeah, I'm all old and crotchety now. Oh man. It's kind of a standard cane though. It's not like one of those like mystical canes that like maybe some kind of like wizened sorcerer might use or something like that. Like that they carved from a tree on their adventure that they got from the forest or something like that. Like a really kind of like scrunkly looking one with like a bunch of bumps on it and stuff like that, and like leaves growing out of it and fungus and stuff. No, it's not cool like that, sadly. It's just a plastic one from the hospital. Me with the cane whip from Bloodborne would be pretty cool. Then I could be twice as effective with whacking those whippersnappers, the young people. Oh. Yeah. And I had to use crutches for the first week. Yeah, but after the first week I was like, oh yay, cane time, and it's been pretty fun since. I thought that I was gonna be like wheelchair bound for like months or something like that. They're like, nah, that's not what happens. You can move pretty quick, pretty easily, but it still doesn't feel great. And the surgery was fine. It Oh man. When I got in there, they could tell I was super nervous. They're like, oh my gosh, hey, what's going on? Sit down. And I was vibrating. I was like, are you good? I'm like, no, I don't want to go under. You know, Sister Reaper was like, what's wrong with you? It's fun going to sleep. Same with Grandma Reap. They're like, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with taking a little nap. They put you right to sleep. I'm like, what if I don't wake up? They're like, that won't happen. And then I grabbed like the disclosure form that you have to sign before they, you know, do the whole thing, the whole procedure. And it says, there is a chance of death when we put you under. And I screamed because there's nobody more afraid of death than death herself, if that makes any sense. We fear the unknown. What happens if the Grim Reaper dies? We don't know. We don't know. So I was panicking, to say the least. I was like, oh, you want me to sign on this line? We're doing this in 30 minutes? Okay, yeah, sure. Haha. Should be fine, should be great. I signed it, and then I immediately started vibrating as I sat in the waiting room, and they made me wait for like a long time. Long time. And then as soon as the anesthesiologist comes in, I scream. I'm like, ah! Can I make the executive decision to back out of this, maybe? I'm sure my knee will heal on its own. It won't. It will not do that. The anesthesiologist was super nice, though, and was like, all right, clearly you're a little tense. and I said, yeah, maybe a little bit. You know, it should be fine. I just don't want to die. And then the anesthesiologist was like, great, chew on this. And I was like, ooh, what's that? He said, it's gonna make you feel better. I said, okay. Yeah, I'll chew on this. Was it candy? Blah! Tasted freaking terrible, like chalk. Tasted like chalk. Yeah, but I did chill out a little bit. However, it wasn't enough to chill me out when the anesthesiologist said, all right, come on, it's time to go. I was vibrating again. It was bad. And so the anesthesiologist was so chill and was like, all right, just hold on to my arm. You're gonna be a little woozy from what I just gave you. I was like, all right. I'm afraid. But then the good ending, right? Because as I'm walking, because they didn't wheel me in, they had me like walk to a different room so that I could get into the whatchamacallit, the bed, which is, I guess, not standard procedure. I remember that some of my family members were like, what? They made you walk? I was like, yeah. So I had to walk to the surgery bed. Were you in a gown? Hey. Yes. And I did feel a breeze, but I tried not to think about it. I was preoccupied. So I tried not to think about the breeze that was coming in from behind because, you know, the winds, they do be blowing. Where the wind blows, nobody knows. But at that time, I was thinking about death dying, so there was that. But the good news is, you know, I had the tube that was already in my arm, and as we're walking, I don't know, dude is so skilled that he's like, all right, so we're gonna give you something to take off the edge. I'm like, when? He's like, now, and we're walking, and he has like the syringe and is like pushing something into the tube, and I was like, oh, okay, what might that be? And then immediately I knew. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I guess we're just gonna take a little seat right here, and immediately stopped feeling scared. That was crazy. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I really didn't think they were gonna like calm me down when I sat on the table. I thought I was gonna have like a full-on conniption while laying on the table, like flopping like a fish out of water. I thought that that's what it was gonna be. But then immediately I was like, whoa, you're edgy, but not that edgy. It was the copium. The power of the medicine. I was very thankful for that because I laid down and I was like, oh, okay, well, if I die, I guess that's cool, which is not a good thing to think. You really shouldn't think that. But I was like, well, if I die, I die. That'll suck. Who am I gonna give all my money to? Maybe Tutu. Yeah, I think the deadbeats would like if I left it all to Tutu. Get her a little palace, a mansion, or something like that. That seems kind of nice. Did I tell them about Steel Ball Run? I did not tell them about Steel Ball Run, but I did. There was... I'll get there. There is a JoJo part. But basically, so I sit down and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, reminiscing about, you know, my fun times with my cats. And I'm like, okay, yeah, get Tutu a nice mansion. And then the next thing I know, they put the mask on me and the anesthesiologist is like, it's gonna burn a little bit. And I, such a dummy, so silly. I'd been watching so many shorts and videos on the YouTube. I I couldn't go to sleep the night before. I kept watching, going down the rabbit hole of how the anesthesia works. You know, I get into that kind of stuff. I think too much, you guys. I think too much with the crazy, scared, anxiety brainworms and whatnot. And so I already had a bit of knowledge about how this whole thing goes. And I was like, oh, is the dumb question, is that the lidocaine? That's not like the lidocaine. He says, nah, the lidocaine would make it not burn. Weirdly enough, I didn't feel the burn though. And I was like, oh yes, the propofol, that's what it's called. And then the next thing I know, I'm opening my eyes and I'm seeing blood at the end of the table, but everything's done. I was like, oh, but it didn't feel like a time slip. It's hard to explain. I do feel like I went to sleep. I do feel like I had a big old nap. Like there was a... Yeah, like a blink. It was crazy. I was like, wow, new leg. I'm finally awake. No dreams or anything like that, but I did feel that time had passed because, like I said, the surgery had to be longer than they anticipated due to a complication that they found, which I won't get into, but that's okay. That's okay, because it all worked out, but yeah, it had to be much longer than I thought, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why it didn't feel necessarily like a blink. I still felt like time had passed, but I just didn't recognize that period of time as being conscious. It wasn't black or anything though, I just don't really remember. But I know that waking up was, again, yeah, like in the moment I was pretty lucid, but thinking back on it now, the memories from that time are very foggy. So I don't remember what people said to me, but I know that in the moment I knew what people were saying to me, if that makes any sense. It's just a hole in your memory? Yeah, it felt something like that, I would say. But at the time I felt pretty clear. Just couldn't make memories, I think. Sounds a bit wild. It definitely was an experience. It was a bit different than when I was super young though and got my appendix removed, I gotta say. Because during that time I remember, you know, swimming to the surface in the darkness. That didn't happen this time, which was really, I'm glad that didn't happen, because that's what I was afraid of. I hate being in the darkness, swimming to the surface. That's terrible. That's like nightmare stuff, right? But this time it was fine. I was just confused. That's okay. Dang, no Kingdom Hearts moment. Not this time. Not this time. But they, after that, they, you know, wheeled me into a different room, and they're like, all right, you're gonna chill here for a little bit. But I could still see them like cleaning up stuff and whatnot. It was kind of a weird hospital, but they had me sit there and wait and just chill. And then, oh man, I was just hanging out. I was zoning. I was looking at the ceiling like, whoa, there are holes there. That's nutty. I heard you were extremely emotional. That happened more after. It wasn't not necessarily after the surgery. That happened more after like a couple days had passed, and like the next like maybe 2 or 3 days is when I started to get really emotional. But afterwards, I was just kind of like, whoa, you know. But then something happened. There was a bit of an episode where, I don't think everyone wants to hear about this. You might. I'm sure it's fine. If you don't want to hear, but it just might squeak you out. I'm gonna make it as tame as possible. Not the latest. No! Stop it! Because I will remember this, I think, for the rest of my life, this whole situation that happened. So I'm chilling there. I'm like, wow, I don't feel so bad, to be honest. I'm ready to, oh, excellent, the saplings are here. Now they get to hear about this. Hi, Fauna. Did you enjoy Minecraft? I hope you had lots of fun. Oh god, no, the saplings. What if this is their first experience meeting Mori, and this is what they hear? About the secret thing that they did while I was asleep. That I didn't know about that. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid, Fafa. I appreciate it. I hope you had a ton of fun playing Minecraft. But, so they did something. I'm chilling. I'm sitting on the bed recovering. I'm like, yay, I'm alive. Let's go. That's more than I thought was going to happen. And at the time, my knee didn't really hurt so much. I was like, yeah, you know, my knee feels all right. But they said to me afterward, you know, the doctor comes up, was like, how you feeling, Mori? I'm like, I'm all right. The doc says, yeah, the surgery had to be about twice as long as we thought it was going to be because of a complication that happened. And they explained it to me and whatnot. And it seemed like, I was like, oh, okay, that's terrifying, but I'm glad everything was okay in the end, and I'm glad I wasn't awake for it, right? And then the doc says, yeah, you know, everything's good. It was just a longer surgery than we thought it would be. So the nurse is gonna come over and help get you over to the overnight room. And I was like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So the nurse comes over and is like, hey there, Mori, what's going on? I'm like, oh yeah, nothing much, just chilling. And I don't feel anything weird. I don't feel anything strange at all at that time. I'm just hanging out, feeling good about life. And so the nurse says, all right, well, before we take you over to the overnight room, we got to get rid of the secret tube. And I said, what is the secret tube? And the nurse says, well, you know, you were asleep for a longer time than we thought that you were going to be. So we had to insert a little tube. And I go, oh, okay, cool. Where? And then she tells me where it is. And I almost fainted on the spot. I actually audibly screamed. I let out a squeak, and my eyes rolled into the back of my head, and I literally started hyperventilating on the spot, and I almost passed out. because what the fuck? What? I didn't know they were gonna put something like that inside of me! What? I said, so you took it out, right? While I was sleeping, you took it out. She says, no, we're gonna take it out now. I say, am I gonna feel it? She says, well, it will be uncomfortable. Oh no, oh gosh, oh my PC is, oh, it's feeling it. She says, it will be uncomfortable. And I tense up. And she says, Mori, if you tense up, it's gonna hurt when I pull it out. And I go, I take a deep breath, and I relax, and I say, just do it. And she pulled it out, and I never want to feel anything like that ever again for the rest of my life. Ever again. So I don't know, I don't know if you can get me into the surgery room again. After something like that, I had no idea that was gonna say you're actually Dr. House. Maybe. Yeah, that was frightening. So I never want to go through that again. That was probably the worst part, to be honest. Everything else was pretty much fine, but that was horrific. I wouldn't say burn, just very strange feeling, and I wanted to throw up. So there was that. But that's okay. That's okay. They have to do. Now imagine being a dude. Do they have to? Do they do that for guys? I mean, I feel like there's an easier way to. I feel like that's yes. Are you? Uh-oh, my phone died. No, the power's gone. Why you turn off phone? Yes, we have a. Okay, well, I wasn't. Hold on. No, I wasn't implying that you don't have one of those. I'm thinking, like, why don't they put like a sock on it or something like that? Like, why do they have to insert? Why do they have to do that? A sock? Well, yeah, like just wrap something around it, and like, you know, if it trickles out, then you. I mean, I don't know. It just seems more painful to put like a secret tube because it's medical. Okay. Oh, probably to avoid infection. Okay, that's actually that makes sense. That does make sense, I will say. Stop right there. All right, it's cool. We're done with this conversation. It's fine. It's over. This part of the conversation is over. But what was kind of cool afterward is that I got to chill in the overnight room, and I didn't sleep. I did not sleep at all. I wasn't sleepy. And so I thought, all right, F it, we ball. We're watching Stone Ocean. And so I turned on Netflix, and it was at the point where, like, I wasn't super hopped up on anything. They weren't still using a ton of the loopy stuff on me. But I was very much in a state of, you know what? F it, we ball. I just went through a very harrowing experience. I'm gonna watch Stone Ocean at full blast. And it was just me and like one other nurse was kind of watching over me. And I just remember watching it at the almost maximum volume. I turned it all the way up. I was like, yup, we're watching JoJo. The poor nurse, she liked it, actually. She came in and was like, actually, I speak a little Japanese. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, do you know JoJo? She's like, I don't know this one, but I do know anime. And I was like, let me explain JoJo to you. So I explained JoJo to her, and then I explained that I was reading Steel Ball Run, and then it was like a cowboy one. She's like, oh, cool. She's like, that sounds pretty neat. And she watched some of it with me, and she was like, wow, okay, this is crazy. And I was like, do you understand some of the words being said? She's like, I forget most of my Japanese, but every once in a while I understand a word. I'm like, let's go. JoJo. JoJo's Bizarre. Kind of based, yeah. It was nice. It was nice to have a friendly face talk with me about anime in that moment, especially JoJo. Yeah. JoJo instantly makes me feel better about things. I wish we were talking about JoJo when The Secret Tube came out, but, we weren't really on that level of friendship yet. Can I get rid of these little roses in the background? Oh yeah, there is a big announcement happening. I should have put that on the screen. Hold on. Can I put a text on the screen that says, A? Announcement happening? No, that's not when it's starting. Here, I'll say when the announcement is happening. Let's see. Announcement. Announcement at. Let's see. I think it's around like 7 p.m. PST. So pretty soon, actually. JoJo and the Legend of the Secret Tube. Not the Secret Tube. Please, no. I don't want to think about that ever again. Is my phone charging? I don't know that it is. Classic Mori has to leave the room to charge her phone. Give me just a second, guys. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Promise. And then I'll be good from here on out. Believe me. Hold on a second. Where's the charger? Now charge, like your life depends on it. I want to be ready for when the announcement comes up. I found it, yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Anyway, so I do recall though, after I got back, cause my family had to come pick me up super early from the overnight stay. And it's crazy because they make you pay like $1 gajillion to stay overnight, right? And then they're like, all right, 5 a.m. sharp, you better be there or be square. We're like, wait, really? But why? Why are we paying $1 gajillion for you to have to be there at 5 a.m.? Like, what? Sounds like the US. It was rough, but why? But why indeed? It was hospital bills, baby. Yeah, because freedom, I mean, maybe. But why? It was rough. But it is what it is. That's okay. That's fine. That's just how the US healthcare, yeah, it do be like that if 5 a.m. is too early. It was fine for me though, because like I said, I wasn't sleeping or anything like that, so it was okay. But it was annoying for my family to have to come grab me that early in the morning. Goodness, I felt really bad they had to wake up so early, but eventually, they took me back home, and I got to chill. And I will say, the first shower was rough. It was a hard time because I'm like, wow, if I slip, I'm gonna die. And then I had, the scar and whatnot that has to heal and all the dressing on the wound and stuff like that. And it's just, why am I ducking? Because I'm shy. But yeah, it was rough. And I cried a lot. There was a lot of crying during the first shower. And I can't really take a bath for a while either, just because of the scar situation, and the doc doesn't want me soaking and stinky. No, I wanted to shower immediately. They said you have to wait a little bit longer. I was like, okay. And then shower once every 24 hours. You look stiff? No, it's just because I'm nervous. I'm back. No stinky. I wash very, very thoroughly. But yeah, I cried a lot. And, my family had to be there to be like, it's okay, Mori, it's gonna get better. I was like, my knee's never gonna heal. I'm never gonna walk again. I'm never gonna dance again. They're like, you're never gonna dance again. La da 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 da. Or something like that. Pain drugs mess up your emotions a lot. Yeah, that was the first couple days though, because actually, interestingly enough, my particular practitioner of the surgery, the doctor, my doctor, we're making everything so much more complicated than it needs to be. My doctor is actually a doctor that is very, very against prescribing pain meds that might possibly be addictive to the patients. So everybody else that gets that kind of quote unquote good stuff and what, not me. Ibuprofen, 600 milligrams. That's it. That's it. Which in hindsight, I'm glad. I'm glad that that's what was decided upon, because I don't think I could handle the other I don't think I could handle the other stuff, being in that kind of, vulnerable state and whatnot. So it's fine. I mean, it did take care of the pain a lot in the beginning, but of course your body kind of gets used to the pain meds. So at a certain point, it kind of stopped working so much where I kind of felt like, do I need to take this? Because then I have to eat a whole meal. I don't want to eat a whole meal and then take this, but I forced myself to, and the antibiotics and everything, I did everything as I was asked to and prescribed to do. So that's good. But yeah, so I'm glad in hindsight that it was, straight up just painkillers. They lost potency that quick. I have been told in other situations where I've had to, have various medications for sicknesses that I've had in the past, the doctors always say to me, Mori, you're really difficult to poison. I'm like, what does that mean? And basically, I've just been told that when it comes to medication, my body just gets used to them really quickly, and I guess quote unquote fends them off. I'm hard to kill. It makes sense though, doesn't it? Right? It makes sense. Compliment? Question mark? We don't know. Maybe, possibly, potentially. High resistance, some may call it. Yeah. Oh, and not to mention the fact that I couldn't really be super mobile meant that I was at high risk of blood clots. So basically what I had to do is I had to take a blood thinner. But the blood thinner that they prescribed to me it's not an oral medication. It's not, a liquid. It's not a pill. You guys know where I'm going with this. It's an injection. And that is not fun for me, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to stick myself with the needle. I'm like, that's not something that that's not. Oh, thank God. What did you guys think? Where did you guys think I was going with that? Not where I thought that was going. All right, well, we'll just zip right along past that. Sounds a bit painful. What we were supposed to do is, pinch an inch, is what they say. So you pinch an inch of your thigh, your tum-tum, or your arm. My tummy is really sensitive. I don't like anyone touching it. Especially, doctors or anyone, just get away from my tummy. And then when it comes to my arm, I don't know, it just felt weird to me. So I was like, okay, thigh sounds good. And so I can't do that to myself. I'm just unable to hurt myself like that, right? My body, it won't allow me to do that. But thankfully, my Grandma Reaper came to visit me to make sure that I was okay. And Mama Mori was there as well. Mama Mori says, hey, here's the good news. Grandma Reaper used to be a nurse a long time ago. I'm like, oh, that's great. So Grandma Reaper sits down to, help me out with these shots and whatnot. And she's like, oh, let me get my glasses. And my stomach drops. I'm like, this isn't gonna go well. And then I realized something. I realized that Grandma Reaper was indeed a nurse. She hasn't been a nurse for 50 years. So, you can guess how painful that was. Even looking at my thighs now, I still have bruises. It doesn't have to go into a vein. That is true. But you know, she grabs the syringe and then immediately goes to my thigh. I'm like, Grandma, pinch an inch. She's like, what? I'm like, you're supposed to pinch. You gotta pinch an inch. And she's like, I'm not looking for the vein. And I go, oh my God. No, Grandma Reap, here, let me help you with the Is that real? The horror. So was she trembling? No, actually, her hands were very steady. But it did not feel good because I think that she was just kind of picking locations that were like very much straight up just like hard muscle and not necessarily like the kind of like fattier parts. This is just 50-year-old medical standards from 50 years ago. But yeah, so on each of my thighs, I count them. I have 4 bruises on each one. They're big. They're not infected. There's nothing wrong with them. But I look at them like, wow, okay, 4 brown spots. Wow, kind of cute. They're like birthmarks. I didn't have the heart to be like Grandma, I'll just do it myself. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And when I went in for the checkup afterward, I didn't show any of that to, you know, the doc or anything like that, because they were pretty strict, to be honest. The particular doctors that I went to were like, all right, you got to do things exactly this way and whatnot. And I didn't want them being mean to my grandma or anything like that. 0% accuracy. It is what it is. Konnichiwa, Kari-chan. Konnichiwa, tadaima. Heart in the right place, needle not so much, precisely. I would say so. So I just kept it to myself. It was my little secret that, you know, Grandma Reap, she meant well, she wanted to help. But it is what it is. Let's see. Let's do the Make 'em Afraid one. This one's really cool. The BGM, by the way, the brand new BGM is by Arcand, who does, I believe, music for Fauna as well. Did some BGM for Fauna, so thank you very much and big ups for all the cool different arranges. I'm really, really happy with them. So I hope you guys enjoy them. So that was Tide a minute ago, and this one's Make 'em Afraid, because this one of my faves. Yeah. But basically the first week was really rough, and I hear that the first week is always the roughest when it comes to these kinds of things, because I still have to find a way to like stay generally active to prevent blood clots, but at the same time I'm using crutches, so I'm trying to move around and it's not feeling good. But thankfully my cats were around to keep me company. They were surrounded by many other cats, so they did not enjoy that. They did not enjoy that, and they stuck very close to me. But weirdly enough, they would not sleep in the same bed as me. I think it's just because they like the bed at home more, but it is what it is. They're doing good though. They're hanging in there. Did they meet Mama Mori's cats? Nah, we went to a separate family member's home. Yeah. Wholesome cats. Yeah, and in an unfamiliar place, but they've warmed up. They've warmed up really well, so it's cool. Who the F are these weirdos? Yeah, well, my family, they really like cats a lot. This isn't the family member that has a gazillion, like 64 cats. That's another family member. Every single family member that I have loves cats. I mean, we also like dogs as well, but it's mostly cats. Cats are like without fail, everyone obsessed with the cats. Glad to hear they got used to the new place. I know, me too, right? I was really, you know, that worry combined with how worried I was about the surgery was really not doing any favors for my blood pressure. Yeah. Cats are just lovable, I don't know. Crazy cat family. Only 63. I mean, it's a small number in retrospect. You think about other places where they shelter cats. Some of them have hundreds of them. You know? I'll check something real quick. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. I have to download something. I have to download something. It's a new version of the announcement. Okay, it's fine. Just download it. Download the new version. Okay. Alright, I'm downloading it. Oh, good thing that my eyes are sharp. Thank you. is what I say. Oh yeah, you guys may have noticed that Supas are off. They will continue to be off for a long time, I think. You'll kind of understand why after I, do the announcement and talk a little bit about what's going on for here. Why? Why? But why? You'll see. Also because, I have quite the backlog as well for supers. I think that the timing with all of this is a good time for me to catch up on reading them. And also, you'll see. I'm not trying to... I just don't think... I'm gonna have them closed for now. I'm gonna do me. But why? ... It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry, I want to spend money. Well, I don't know. You're gonna have to wait and see if there's an opportunity for that in the future. But no supas for now. I mean, I would turn off memberships too if I could, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys sending them. I still am trying to do membership streams this month, which is crazy because there's 4 days left in the month. I think it's gonna be the 29th and the 30th, but stay tuned on that because I'm trying to find a way to shove it into my schedule. Oh man, the past 2 days I've just been making thumbnails and organizing things endlessly. Alright, PNG Mori Bouncer. Hold on a second. I will no longer be PNG. Just a moment. Hold on. Now where is my phone? It's on the ground somewhere. Is it charged yet? Why is it so slow? Come on. Yes! Freaking go! My phone on the ground. Hold on. Unlock. And then... Are we good? Are we Gucci even? I don't know. Let's find out. Brink! Oh man. I miss doing a good brink! Whoa! We're back. We are back. Guess who's back? Back again. Mori's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh man, all the movies that I watched, you guys. Too many movies. Too many to count. All the old Disney ones too. Every single one. I was like watching them in sequential order from when they were released. Crazy. What's my fave? It's hard thinking back on it. What was my favorite one? Maybe it's a niche one, but Great Mouse Detective is real good. Did you watch Twilight? No, I don't think we'll ever touch that. I watched all of the Hunger Games movies. Even though I've only read the first novel a long time ago. Yeah, Great Mouse Detective is friggin' solid. I love those really, those much older ones. Oh, you know what? I haven't watched Rescuers Down Under yet. I should probably watch that one. Did you watch Treasure Planet? I sure did! When I was in my oxygen tube, yeah. That was one that I watched in the oxygen tube. Because you could watch stuff while you were chilling in the tube. And it really did actually help my knee heal much faster, I feel. It's hard to explain, but I felt like so much more animated after. Oliver and Company, yeah, I watched Oliver and Company too. That was also good. Yeah, the hyperbolic tank. Yeah, no, the hyperbaric chamber. I really feel like it made a difference. And then it was so crazy. It was so crazy because after like a week of doing that, I looked at my face in the mirror and it was completely clear. And just like, it was glowing like I was a ghost. But completely clear face. It was crazy. Didn't get a chance to watch Lilo and Stitch. Robin Hood, I didn't really watch a lot. I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of the Don Bluth ones, except a few here and there. Yeah. Anyway. She's becoming light. Huh. Very bright. Anyway, my face has remained completely clear since then. Land Before Time. I wanted to watch Land Before Time, but it would require me to actually rent the movie, and I didn't want to use my family's credit card without their permission, and I felt really embarrassed asking them if I could borrow $3 to rent Land Before Time. I watched all the John Wick movies, and I did ask them if I could use the card to watch those, but I was not gonna ask them, hey, I wanna check out what Littlefoot is up to. Mind if I borrow $3? Can we rent Land Before Time? Oh man. Oh my lord. John Wick. John Wick also so good. Need to go ahead and refresh myself on the Lorax. I saw my Lorax friend. I got to hang out with my Lorax friend again because she had recently moved kind of close to where a lot of my family was at. So I met up with my Lorax friend and we talked a lot. And it was so funny because this girl, let me explain to you. This girl is probably... She's so normal, but she's not I wouldn't call her a normie. She's married, she's chill, nice, like hanging at home, working from home, like has a steady job and does super well and is just super normal. There was we're getting there. And you know, she likes a lot of things that also aren't anime, etc., games and whatnot, but you know, of course she has her hobbies. And whenever I enter her office, she does like this really high profile, like math related job where you have to be really, really smart, like high level, high brain IQ, but like at the same time, it's like an office job and you communicate with people a lot and have a lot of Zoom meetings and stuff like that. The one you wanted to incriminate in your diary. No, I never wrote about this friend in my diary. But you go into her office and it's just covered in anime, except for this one corner where she has her Zoom calls. It's just covered in anime. And she says to me, she sent me a text a while ago saying, "Hey Mori, there's this show that I think you'd really like." She's like, "The style reminds me of you, and I think that you'd love it. It's an adult cartoon. And it's called," and then she told me the name of it, and I'm not gonna say what the name of it is, but you might be able to figure it out. She said it's really cool. You should watch it. I think that you'll love the art style, and like it made me laugh so hard, it's so funny. And I just didn't respond because I didn't know what to say. Just because it's a show that people have a lot of opinions about it, and I just hadn't checked it out. I hadn't watched it because of that, but I was like, I don't know what to say to this. I don't really know if I'm gonna like this. I don't really know if this is for me. Then I go to her house and she says, "Mori, come here." She's like, "You know why I texted you about that is because I really like that show now." And I'm like, "Oh yeah?" And she pulls out this acrylic stand of this character, and I look at her and I say, "This is just the Onceler all over again. This character is just the Onceler. Like, we're just repeating history at this point. Friend Chan, we're just repeating history." And she said, "You know what, Mori? Yeah, I guess this is the Onceler all over again." And so I promised her that I would watch the full series and give her a full review on it, and I'm sure I'll talk to you about my views after I've watched it. I don't think that's normal. It's the Twiceler. Anyway, I think it's fairly obvious. Immediately admitted. The Onceler walked so he could run. But it just made me smile. It put like a big smile on my face, because then I'm like, "So how's married life treating ya?" And she's like, "Yeah, you know, the husband also really likes the show." Do a watch along. Yeah. Anyway, it made me happy because then she pulled out the Lorax DVD and was like, "Mori, I've kept this through all of the years." And then she showed me, she had the Lorax movie ticket from when we went to go see it together for the first time. And it's all yellowed and faded. And it looks like an old relic from a museum. And I'm like, how did we get here? How did she kept it? She also had all my old drawings that I did for her too. You can't call her normal. She's so normal. All of her friends that she hangs out with and plays pickleball with, they're all so normal. But she's got this office full of anime. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. Pickleball. Everyone's into the pickleball these days. Hey, deadbeats, any of you guys like pickleball? What the hell is pickleball? That's what I said. That's what I said to Mama Mori. That's what I said to my friends that I met up with here and there scattered around my journeys during my surgery recovery. Everyone's talking about pickleball. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. Do they hit a pickle back and forth across the court? They're like, nah, it's kind of like a wiffle ball, you know? And like in a smaller court, and it's like tennis. And I'm like, then just call it mini tennis. What is this pickleball? I don't understand. Why would you call it? The pickleball is huge here in New York, you say? I feel like it's huge everywhere at this point. I heard about a family member, one of my family members invested in like a bunch of pickleball courts and lost all the money. The person that was, I guess, trying to help with the portfolio was like, I really don't think that this is a good idea. You really shouldn't invest in those pickleball courts. It's popular, but that doesn't really necessarily translate to money. Pickle coin. Stop. It doesn't necessarily translate to money if you get pickleball courts. They lost all the money. A high risk, no reward. It would seem. I hope that family member recovers their investment, but the pickle stocks are not doing. Oh man, it's almost time for the announcement. Okay. Pickle coin will moon. Believe me. Just wait for it. You're gonna see. There's gonna be this surge, and then everything's gonna be coming up pickle. Looks pretty much like tennis. I feel like, yeah, it's just tennis. But pickleball merch? No, pickleball, if anything, I think should stay as a meme. Oh my gosh. Pickleball. It's easier than tennis. Oh, if some of you deadbeats played it, I feel like, yeah, it's such a big, popular, trendy thing right now. But I have not tried it. I shouldn't knock it until I try it, but anyway, we'll see. It's like t-ball to baseball to tennis. Okay, interesting. Why not just play ping pong instead? See, that seems more like my type of game, right? Pickleball arc next. I'm good. Do a pickleball stream. Nah, it's a little too trendy. A little too trendy. Besides, not with my knee in this condition, I have to do a lot more physical therapy. But the good news is, what I heard is that I can return to most light activities after 6 weeks, and then I should be able to exercise again after 3 months, but it'll still have to be light exercise. So there's that. And if I want to, participate in any 3D, I'm probably not going to be moving around too much. But that's okay. It's you know what? It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. What about stage performances? Yeah, I can't do anything with choreography probably until several months down the line. But I still want to join people's events, and I've had to turn down a few, but I did say yes to a couple that I really want to do under the condition that there's no choreography and I can just stand there and sing, and people have been pretty cool about it. So I think that you'll still see me make a couple appearances, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's what's been up. Aren't you performing at Anime Expo? See, that's right. But don't worry about that. It'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna be super intense. I did tell them. I told them, I was like, hey, the dance that I want to do, you can't do that unless it's extremely simplified. But that's okay. It'll be fine. And I talked to the doctor about it, and of course, doctor always errs on the safe side of like, yeah, well, I'm never gonna say, yeah, go for it, dance to your heart's content, but, do what you need to do within reason and listen to what your knee is telling you is the main important thing. So if your knee doesn't feel good, you stop that stuff right there. Dancing falls, breaks knee. Second surgery, secret tube, back inside. I will do everything to avoid having that happen again. Honestly, the tube is enough to scare me. It's enough to frighten me into not not breaking my knee or hurting myself ever again. So don't worry. Do not worry. Yes. Secret 2, Season 2. Yada! Yada! Stop. Bigger, dude. No! Oh, what a nightmare. Well, the good news is, you know, I have something to announce pretty soon here. I'm really excited about it. You know, in all honesty, I might have taken a little bit longer to chill and rest, but this big thing is coming up that I'm announcing to you today, and I couldn't like wait on it any longer. So that's why we are gathered here today, and I still don't think I'll be pushing myself for the next while. You're gonna laugh at me when I say that when you see how many streams are coming up, but they're not gonna be long. They're not gonna be super long streams. You guys know we have our Red Dead and our Persona waiting for us, but there's a reason that we're doing different streams this coming week. It's a pickleball tourney. Yeah. I can't believe they figured it out already. Oh my gosh, Staff-san. We gotta stop the leaks. We gotta stop them. No, but it's something that I'm extremely excited to announce to you guys, and something that I've been waiting a really long time to announce to you all. So that's why we've gathered here today to talk about it, and you'll kind of understand why. I'm gonna be very gung-ho this week, and also no supas. You'll get it immediately. Let me go to my studio mode. Can I change the whatchamacallit if I just... Here, turn that shit, turn it off! Turn it off! Stop doing the sound! Stop it! God. No one listens to me. No one listens to me! Shh, don't worry. Leaked. You still don't know what it is. You still have no clue. You have no clue what it is, so don't worry about it. You just heard a song in the background. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Nothing. Meta. No one listens to me either. I don't know what it is. We'll see. Adam Sandler. And there's always an Adam prediction. No Adam. No Adam. But, it's something... This next thing... Oh, can we bring the music back? Sorry. This thing that I'm announcing today is very important to me, and I want you guys' help. I need you guys. I need you guys to help me out here by just being the best fans you can be, and spreading the news, spreading the word about this exciting dubski. Is it a dub? I don't know if you can classify it as a dub. I hope it'll become a dub. But it's an exciting time, you guys. It's that time of year again where Mori's doing something big and exciting. And there are all kinds of things popping off and things that I want to share with the world. And I'm really excited. I'm so excited. I'll do my best to make everyone proud. And you guys as well, to make you guys proud. Gosh, there are quite a few announcements coming up recently, but this is the first big one that I hope you guys will support me and cheer for me with. And yeah, we're already proud. I want you to be more proud. I'm gonna make you even more proud, deadbeats. So, without further ado, I'm going to share with you the big announcement, guys. Here we go. Presenting to you what Mori has been up to as of recent. Here we go. We're going over there. We're doing it. Sorry for, I beat around the bush too much. Hold up.
Yeah, that's karma. Yeah, get down.
Yeah! Woo, 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 woo! I knew it was music related, you say. Well, that would be correct. Guess what, everybody? It's a brand new album! Yay! I feel like it definitely was a bit on the predictable side, but I'm releasing my second major debut album. This one's called PHANTOMIME, and I'm very excited about it. Do you guys like the art? Raise art once again, because we gotta be consistent, right? But yeah, near your birthday, let's go! It's gonna be an album full of summer bangers that I hope you guys will love. I'm really proud of how it's turned out, and the entire theme of this one is kind of duality, I guess, between the you that you share with the world and kind of, I guess, the pantomime that you play out in something like, for example, not just the entertainment industry, but also like in your life, in your work, and the characters that you play, depending on, I guess, who is around you and who you're talking to, who you're trying to impress, etc. And then, of course, there's the duality with like this is like the outside, right? I guess playing a character, and then there's the inside, which is this is the limited edition art. And if you guys grab a copy, I'm not sure. Wait, which one do you have to get? I think it's the standard edition. If you grab the standard edition within the next week, there will be a signed version, but it's not my full big signature. It's my CM signature from. I think I did it for Shinigami Note. It's so that I can do more of them, so that I can sign more things. I've already started working on signing them. An album about mimes. Nope. Stop. No mimes. No Panic at the Disco. Already got it. Some of you guys are so fast. But there's a really cool duality between the two different cover arts. This alternative cover. And then this main cover here from Ray. So an album about pickleball, also incorrect. That's wrong. No pickleball, no mimes. But I do like the name of it. It's not an EP, it's a full album. It is a full, complete album. And there are various things that come with each version. I always say just pick the one that you like the most. If you get all three, I'd be really happy, because this time we have a very big goal, you guys. There's a lofty goal that has been set, and I feel like in the past I've always kind of been like, oh man, am I gonna go into like Girl Scout selling cookies mode and whatever, and feel like I'm like having to kind of show and ask people to buy. But I really, really, really am excited about this one, and I'm excited to show this to you and say, hey, I hope you guys grab it and buy it and treasure it. But at the end of the day, the economy is the economy is scary. Honestly, money is scary. I understand that in tough times, so at the end of the day, if you can only grab one, grab the one that you like the most with the stuff that you dig the most. Some of them have different things. Also, there are versions that have different bonus tracks, but none of them are fully new songs from me. So rest assured that you're not gonna be gatekept from a song that is like a brand new song from me that's only available on a certain physical version. They're like remix songs, or songs covered by other people. It's just, it hasn't been decided which ones yet. So that's why they aren't listed yet. But it's more of like a nice like little side thing. So the main songs, Empress Bros. I feel that. It's okay. You do what you have to do, right? Is all I'm going to say. But anyway, I'm really excited about all the different stuff that's kind of being offered here. So we're going full Girl Scout cookie mode, except I'm in on it this time. I'm down. I'm ready for it. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Gah! No, I should just here. I'll just do it here. So let me get the art away. Maybe not. Where is everything? Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Top left, Mori is a mood. Anyway, it's gonna be released on August 16th. So it's gonna be really exciting working up to it. I think you guys could recognize the song that was playing, right, in the trailer. So maybe, I don't know, a certain song might be on it, a certain song that I'm extremely excited about. But yeah, standard edition, basically what comes with it is a little bonus track. But again, like I said, it'll be like a remix thing kind of thing. And if you grab it, the standard edition, if you grab it in the next week, this week is big, guys. This is a big, important week for us. If you grab it, then you'll get a little Mori sign on the inner Mori alternative cover. So there's the outer Mori one, which will just be like, that's the main art. And then there's the inner Mori that's got a cool signature from me on it. And I've already signed quite a few of them. I'm a speed machine, a speed demon when it comes to signing these. So that's the standard edition, and very important to note that, yeah, it's only for a week. After the week has passed, it can no longer be accessed. You will no longer be able to get the signed version. So is there a members only one coming later? I'm glad you asked, because yes, there is. Let me see, where did they write it? Did they write it here? YouTube membership only version will also be released. More details will be announced later. I think we're figuring out what we want to do for members first. But yeah, I already got it, Lamau. Yee. So it stops on the 3rd. Yes, correct. That's right. Yes, there will be a membership edition. I hope we get to do something shiny again. That would be cool. And then the limited edition has this really cool like framing and packaging for it, and it's got the inner Mori version as the central feature. And it's again got the tracks and then a 32-page booklet, and also there's some goods that come with it as well. 3 alternative covers. I don't know why that says alternatine covers. I don't know who that is. I don't know what that person is doing on my ad, but we're just gonna ignore that. It should say alternative. And then a folded poster, which is I believe it's this design. Let me ask. I'm sure that it's this. I'm pretty sure it's this design though. I don't know why it would be the other one, but I'll confirm with them. Didn't Jigok 6 just drop? Jigok 6 will have dropped a year ago once this releases. And then there's the limited dead box. This is the limited edition. It's not as big as the LP box that we did for Jigok 6 or Shinigami Note. It's a bit smaller. I believe when I changed millimeters to inches, I think it's an 8x8, but it's thicker, so it's like an inch thick, basically. It's been a year. It will have been a year at that time. But this one's pretty neat because it comes with a trading card holder, and there's like a membership card, and then you get a random trading card which has me in a bunch of different poses, and I saw all the poses recently and they're super cute. I love them. There's a Mori for everyone. And if you like a certain particular one more than another, get together with your deadbeat friends and trade around cards, you know? And then also postcard. We're just doing a bunch of different art as well. So yeah, very exciting. Everyone gets a Mori for you, a Mori for me, and it's like a hard book style box. And this one also has a bonus track as well as the booklet. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and poster as well. I'm so glad we get to do posters of this art because it's so good. We got so much amazing art this time that I'm so happy and excited about. So yeah, the only signed CD will be the one that's available for 1 week, and it's not Ray's art. It's the really like purple kind of dark one, the inner Mori alternative cover. That is the one that's going to be signed. Now, if you do want something that has, you know, Ray's art version signed and whatnot, I think I kind of want to do another event where like we have that as like a prize or something like that, but I'm still talking to Universal about that. And then yeah, for maybe like the members one, I don't know. I can't guarantee that yet, but that is an idea that I'm throwing around to the team, saying, oh yeah, I'd love to like sign some things for members, and maybe we could do that one. But we will see. We will see. That is the situation right now. I will be sure to deliver more updates to you guys because we're streaming a lot this week in order to promote this album. Because again, there's a high, heavy goal for this one. And so I'm gonna do my best. I'm going to do my best to spread the word everywhere. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because here it says, if you look on this banner, it says signed card design. So the standard edition, it comes with the signed alternative cover. Signed card design. It's that one. You're already doing so much. Don't worry about it. I like it. It's fine. It's fine. Do we get to know the goal? I can't really say. I think it's in poor taste to say. But maybe afterward, if we hit it, I'll tell you what it was. But anyway. Yeah. So this is the one that will get signed. Because, you know, we are trying to get to that goal, and because of it we've got a bunch of different versions. Just pick the one that you like the most. Pick the one that you like the most. If you only want to grab one, just whatever you want to do. And yeah, gosh, this one wasted BGM mix is so cool. It's so intense for the art. Can I pull up the art? Actually, I want to pull up the actual art for like it's not. I wonder if this is gonna be, I think this is gonna be a poster design. But here, check this out. Oh my god, it's so big. Okay. Please, please load. Oh my lord. Okay. It's just really big. It's just a really large one. Alright, hold on a sec. Oh wow, it's wow! Yeah, cause maybe let's not do that. Cause the full design is actually kind of like very vertical. Here. Man, Ray always delivers. Yeah, this time I was like, hey, we're asking Ray back again. Because I like consistency, and Ray always comes up with these incredible ideas. All the different Moris yanking me in different ways and whatnot. And me still doing my thing and singing and doing my show for the world. I just think it's really neat. So yeah, just get the one that you want. The official Mori store website should have information on it for what is available for each of the different versions. And yeah, exciting times, you guys. Very, very exciting times. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Ollie predicted Mori self-says. What are you talking about? What are you? All right. Whatever you say. Deadbeat is very strange, but okay. Lamau true. What do you mean, Lamau true? Anyway, this is the one that I want Deadbeats to take note of for the coming week, right? With the signed bonus edition. Get a little Mori sign. With the standard edition, you can pre-order it there, grab it, and it'll be out in August. And I think you can guess what kind of songs will be on there. But guess what, guys? I will say this. We're definitely not leaving the rock direction. There's a lot of rock in this one. There's a bit of pop here and there. So, I mean, obviously we have a certain song that you heard in the teaser that's going to be there. So of course we have a bit of pop, but there's also quite a bit of rock as well in there. I'd say that it definitely gives me like a pop rock alternative vibe, as an entire work when I like sit back and kind of think about all the songs that are on it. There are also some slower or more emotional songs as well that I think you guys are gonna really like. Stuff that's more in line with End of a Life, I think. Like thinking about the tempo, just to I guess come up with an example. But yeah, there's some really good stuff on here, and there are some guest vocals that you guys are not gonna freaking believe. Oh man, I can't say anything right now, but there was some news that I got here and there where I was just like, really? Are you kidding me? We're getting, this is what's gonna happen? All right, okay. I don't know how that's allowed, but cool. So I'm really happy. Is Tide on there? Yes, Tide will be on there, yeah. Yeah, I will go ahead and say that. I mean, you know, so the ones that I've released recently, which by the way, thank you guys so much for over 700K on both of those songs. I really appreciate it so much. I hope that we get them up to 1 million this year. That would be really great. I think that would be a nice goal to set. We've got a lot of songs that are almost at 1 million. Like, I think 6 Feet Under and Dance Past Midnight are almost at 1 million. So very excited about that. Is Sneakin' on there? Yes, but not in the way that it is now. You'll see. You'll see. I requested for some changes to be made according to my taste and what I wanted to hear the song become, and I think you guys will like it. I think that's my prediction. So just look forward to, okay, question mark. You'll see. Yeah, because I was very much like, I don't think it's gonna fit in with the rest of the album. I was very straightforward with that, but we came up with a compromise that I think you guys will be cool with it. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm really happy with the work as a whole. I think, like, going through all the tracks, and it's not even totally done yet. I'm still writing songs, like I said. But as a work, as a whole, there's some really crazy, incredible stuff on here that I'm so proud of. And I think, honestly, that I'm even happier with these songs than Jigok 6, which I didn't think that I would say, because Jigok 6 really kind of marked this departure for the way that things were for such a long time, where I really kind of focused on quality over quantity and being more consistent with my music and really trying to make songs that I loved and not compromising anything. As high praise. Yeah, it's a pretty high bar is the thing, and I was able to carry that onto this album. And I think some of you may still like Jigok 6 better, and that's fine, but I think from a quality perspective, I'm really, really proud of this one. And I do think that it's my best work yet, which is a relief to feel, just because, you know, I thought to myself after Jigok 6, I never want to make another album that isn't, like, that I don't feel is my best work, you know. It's kind of how I felt about it. No compromises. We've been doing this for too long. It's time to graduate from amateur hour. Sorry for using that freaking word. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on from amateur hour. No more. No more amateur hour. This should be fine. This'll be okay. I don't know, I'm tired. I've been recording for a couple hours. Time to go home. The recording sessions have now been extended. They're no longer 3 to 4 hours. I've had some recording sessions that have gone into like 6 to 8 hours long, with the amount of retakes and detail that I'm trying to put into the work. And again, yeah, no compromises at all. Sometimes I worry, like, I think to myself, I don't know, is it like, am I overthinking things? Because you never want to overthink it and get to the point where you don't enjoy music, right? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Around the time that I was working on Jigok 6 and afterward, I had completely stopped listening to music. Not my own, not other people's. I realized that when I was sitting in the car going to places, I just wasn't listening to anything. I didn't want to listen to anything at all. And I think at that time, I had kind of begun to realize that for various reasons, I feel like I didn't like music anymore. It was weird. Yeah, dead silence. And I couldn't fix it, because every time I put on a track, anyone's music, my own music, other people's, I just felt like I wanted to, like, I don't know, throw my phone across the room and burn my headphones and just sit in silence. And that's not a good thing. That's a pretty big red flag, I think. And so what I did to kind of combat that, because, you know, eventually we got to a point where UM's like, all right, gotta start working on the next thing. You know, Go-Getters is coming out. We need to start moving towards, you know, the next big thing. It was bad, but yeah, of course I don't say anything about it until it's over, right? Until those bad times are past, I prefer not to alert people to what I'm going through every single moment of the day. But what I did to kind of remedy that situation is I started off being really nice to myself and saying, all right, Mori, we're just gonna listen to some lo-fi in the background while we're like sitting in the car and just let it be, you know, and see how you feel. And so I started off just listening to instrumental songs in the background, and over time I kind of felt like, okay, I can ease myself back into enjoying music again. So a lot of like lo-fi and instrumental tracks were really kind of my BGM of life, I guess, or like instrumental arranges of video game music and stuff like that. And then I slowly kind of started to like music again, And then probably around when I began work on this album, I was finally able to start listening to music that has words and lyrics in it again. And I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, I don't want anything like that to happen again, I feel. And I think that there are steps that I need to take for my own personal, like, mental well-being and stuff like that, to make sure that I can keep doing what I love, because I love music so much and I don't want to lose it. But sometimes I feel like I'm in this love-hate battle with it, where I can't stand to listen to it for one reason or another. Insert secret tube. You think that'll help me? Some kind of burnout. It was strange though, because it wasn't just burnout for making music, it was burnout for listening to it and just having anything to do with it. But music is my life. It makes me so happy. So for it to make me so viscerally upset for a while, that was rough. But I feel like I was able to channel a lot of that confusion, and I guess some of what I was going through during that time, that anger, that discontent, and I channeled it into this album. And so I hope that you guys will enjoy, giving it a listen and kind of like taking a deeper look into what I've been feeling for a while. 'Cause really, truly, that's the best place for me to express the way that I feel, is my music. I feel like I'm open with you guys, but especially when it comes to my like emotional status and my mental status, I actually don't get super in depth to how I actually am feeling. And I feel like with my music, that's where I put those feelings. Anything more upbeat and positive? Oh yeah, for sure. Of course there's positive stuff in there too. It's just like life. Life is full of both sides of the coin. There's darkness, there's light, there's all that kind of stuff. It's like the life of a human being. I can't write something that's 100% positive, but I also feel like I can't write something that's 100% negative either. Anyway. Why are the dogs out? I know what you mean. Those are claws, not dogs. But yeah, I think that's one thing that really drew me to making music in the first place, is that you can turn something that hurts so much and feels so like hopeless and your discontent, you can take it and you can turn it into something that has meaning, something that makes somebody else happy and something that makes you happy, right? That's the way that I felt and still do feel about visual art, I guess, which is why I feel like visual art and music are both things that are they feel like magic to me, because I can't explain it, but they're these mediums that you can take the bad and make it into something good. And you guys know me, if there's something that I feel like is bad, I want to make it into something good. I want to turn nothing into something. I want to take what feels hopeless and make it feel like it actually, I don't know, you can do something with it. It's hard for me to explain in words. I suck with words, which is why I write a ton of songs, and it's just a diary for how I'm feeling. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I stopped writing diaries. And I started writing a bunch of music, so. But yeah, like I said, it's just what I love to do, and the fact that there are still people that support what I do, and it brings them joy and happiness, is enough it's enough for me. So thank you. And I will always continue to strive to do what I love. And yeah, cause I don't wanna live in a world where I'm not doing what I love. So please enjoy the album, please grab it. Grab it as many times as you like. That's another reason why supas are off. I would like you to purchase this. I would like you to purchase this this fine item. And within the next week, if you grab it, yeah, you get a little Mori sign. Again, it's the smaller signature. It's not the full written out one. But please, yeah, grab it. Members merch when? Currently discussing with Universal. Yeah. And for each set, everything that is available, that is written there, is what is available. There's no set that has every single thing. And so what I will say is that I'd just like you to pick the one that you like the most. If you can really only grab one, then get that one. The membership one will probably not be something that has a ton of extra merch with it. My guess is that we're gonna go for something like a sparkly cover. I would like to sign them. I would like to. I'm going to beg for them to let me sign them. We will see what happens, but anyway, the main goal here is to share this with the world and sell a ton of copies. So let's sell a ton of copies. Let's do it. I feel motivated about it. I'm not gonna be shy about it anymore. I want the world to hear this. I want the world to hear what I think is my best work. And especially the song that's coming out for a certain anime. I'm really, really, really proud of it. The more I listen to it, the more proud of it I get, weirdly enough. I keep listening to it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually really, really objectively, like, I'm super, super proud of it. And I love the way that my voice sounds and the melody, and it's so catchy, and it's just, I'm really excited. So please buy PHANTOMIME if you can, and enjoy. And now I get to tell you guys about the schedule that I have so that I can hardcore promo this. But there are a lot of collabs, and of course I'm not gonna let that interrupt the collab, but probably, you know, at the end I will do my own little PSA like, hey, grab the album. So anyway, I just hope you love the process. I would say that definitely after I cured the illness of feeling like I hated music for a while, that yes, I definitely have been enjoying a lot of my studio sessions and stuff like that, and I've been having more fun in the studio. Even though the sessions are longer and I'm a lot more critical of myself, I feel like my producer is feeling that sometimes. I feel like all the staff are like, huh, wow, she's taken a gazillion years in the studio now. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm not gonna let myself get to that place again where I feel like I'm discontent and, you know, hating the very thing that makes me happy usually. So I think that this album really helped me get through that, and yeah, I'm excited. She's cooking hard. This calls for a drink. Yeah. Wow, the popo are really freaking out. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the schedule. Here, check this. Okay, so here's what we got. Now don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. We got a lot of stuff going on, okay? There's a lot of things happening. So, here's what we got. For the Clubhouse 51 Totsumachi that's happening at like 5 a.m. Shh. I don't... Stop it. I would like to do it. There is the possibility that it won't work out just because of some technical things that I'm working out with the Switch and whatnot. If that doesn't happen, we will do something else. We will play something else. And then we're gonna have a casual singing, no archive. I haven't learned any new songs except for cowboy songs for Red Dead. That has been my focus. But we're not doing that until I beat Red Dead Redemption 2. So, casual singing, probably songs I've sang before, but it'll be unarchived, so we can pretty much do whatever we want. And then we have Suika Game online with Mouse. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be fun. I just want to talk to Mouse. I just want to hang out with her. We'll probably talk a lot as the main thing. You know, Suikas be damned. I just want to talk to Mouse. So that's gonna be fun. Hanging out with Iron Mouse again. Yay! And then, guess what, guys? I finally get to collab with Henya, who I've been a fan of for such a long time. Such a long time, and I never really got the opportunity to reach out, but when I was kind of reaching out once again to collab with Mouse, I was like, I wonder if I can I hang out with Henya too? Because I'm a really big fan, even though I'm shy and afraid to, you know, approach people and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, let's do it, Dio. And I'm like, oh my god, yay! So I'm really happy. I'm happy that we get that chance. Excitement. And Ina's gonna join us too. I invited Ina to join. So that's gonna be really fun. We're gonna play Content Warning. I've seen some others play it, and it looks like a silly fun game. And then we're also gonna talk a little bit too, because I just want to chat as well. But also games. Her exact words, I'm guessing, correct. There's always a little Dio in there somewhere. wa ga dayo. Yeah, excitement. So I'm so hype. I'm so excited. Yay. Wonder if you get a 4th for that one. I wonder. I'll see if anyone's interested. But yeah, it's just silly fun. And then Mama Mori is coming. Yay, let's go. Mama Mori, yatta. It's been a minute since we saw Mama Mori. Here, I want Tide back again. Yeah, we finished the Depresso arc. Now we're talking about schedule. So I want to quiz Mama Mori about holo stuff. Singing with Mama Mori, maybe we can do a couple songs. Oh, dang it, can we? No, it would have to be unarchived. I don't know. I'll probably, I'll be seeing her again pretty soon anyway. Then there'll be more time for singing. But I want to see, because her reaction to when I was showing her various holomem in the art book that I had was so funny. I want to see if I can get her to guess who is who. So I'm excited. So we'll have Mama Mori guessing holos. Yeah. Make her sing your songs. We can maybe sing some of my songs. She does know them pretty good. She killed End of a Life last time. And then on 6/1, June 1st, I wanted to do an EN collab, but everyone's pretty busy. So I'm just gonna do a solo stream with you guys. Don't scream with Mori. Okay, bet. Leave it to me. I'm great at not screaming. So that'll be just us. And then we have a Kobo collab. We're playing Pogo Stuck. I saw the gameplay and I imagined Kobo playing it and I just... It's just... I want to see what happens. So we're playing Pogo Stuck. And we have a big announcement as well. Announcement, yay! That's gonna be amazing, the screams. You haven't heard of it? So think about Jump King and think about Getting Over It. Think about something like that. Kobo Stuck. Not Pogo Stuck, Kobo Stuck. That's gonna be fun. And we have a big announcement, so get excited for that. And then, guess what? We're getting some of the old VCR crew back together. Not everyone, because some folks do be busy. But we have several members coming back together for some Lethal Company, as was promised. I wanted to ask them to all come together, and everyone was not everyone was available, but yay. Exciting. We have some members that are here to play Lethal Company together. I felt really bad because I had been wanting to chat with Pururu-san and say how you doing and catch up with her, but the surgery came up right after VCR Rust and I just didn't have a lot of time to catch up with her, so I'm really glad that we get to collab together. Yeah, I heard there was a big update, so I think it'll be perfect. We'll have a lot of fun. Mori's getting up at 6 a.m. It's gonna be great. It is a Japanese stream, but I'm sure that you'll hear some English being screamed here and there. So no worries. It's not like an Eigo Kinshi stream. I wonder if I wrote that in the title. I might have put Eigo Kinshi, which means English is banned, but it's not. It's not banned. English, ew! But yeah, I like to do a couple things here and there for JP Bros, like the Totsumachi and then Lethal Company. So that's the plan. And then, if all goes well, I think this might be after the sales period, the 1 week sales period for the signed version is over, but it doesn't matter to me. I just want to open up some cards because I have those wafers, right? I got the summer wafers and then some summer card boxes, right? For I think it was the Splash Party outfits. I have a ton of them and I want to open them with you guys and see if we get anything special. So I'm very, very excited for that as well. There'll be hand cam while we open up a bunch of cards. So yeah, this is the plan. And then also, like I said, I probably can do 2 membership streams this month. I wanted to do 3, but it was just impossible with the schedule and the things that I have to do in order to promo the album. So we will still do 2 membership streams because I want to. So yeah, look forward to it. Anyway, look forward to that. Yago card, let's go. You don't have to. I want to catch up with my members. Maybe we'll do a watch along. Watching movies is fun. I love to do members only watch alongs. Those are really chill, laid back, fun time with the mems. Yeah. Maybe another silly game, like we could Fall Guys it or Among Us it or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's watch more Disney. No. I know you joke, but still. But still. Yeah. So anyway, that's the plan. That was the plan. That is the plan. A crab game time. Fury Road watch along. Ugh. Anyway, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we're feeling. But yeah. Saw 1, to be honest. Saw 1 might be kind of nuts. Have you guys seen The Cube? The Cube's really good. Elden Ring soon coming to... Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. We will have the full Elden Ring, getting back into Elden Ring arc. When it comes to the DLC, I don't want to play it the day that it comes out. I want you guys to be able to play a little bit of it. Lorax watch. I think people would leave membership if we did a Lorax watch along. But yeah, so Elden Ring, yay. Yatta. But yeah, like I said, the DLC, it'll be a little bit after it drops, so that you guys can kind of get ahead in it, etc. And like, you know, because a ton of people are going to be playing. I'm gonna let them go ahead and kind of get the head start, and then I'm just gonna take my time with it. Pickleball watch along. But yeah, you have to be past Mog to do the DLC. I believe that we are, with the Adam Sandler file. We defeated Mog, I'm pretty sure. I think we did. We play Paper Mario? Oh, think about it. I really do want to, but I need to finish my other things first. Okay, we are, thankfully. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm not going to be starting a new character. We will be using old Adam, as per the usual, because Adam is a star. We love Adam. Anyway, this is the sketch. Subject to change, of course, but this will mostly be it. And yeah, I figured I would just do my best with these, you know, bigger collabs and streams here and there to kind of be like, hey, Mori's back. Also, I have a new album that's coming out. Please grab it, kind of thing. Wouldn't you need to play back through New Game Plus to start the DLC? Did we do New Game Plus? We might have. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. Adam's already in the stars with Randy, though. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. If I do need to speed run through it again, that's fine. That's fine. Are you switching to PC? What I might do is switch back to PC because I know that the Adam file exists. The Adam file has been uploaded to, I think it's on Nexus Mods. I'm pretty sure. But I may do something similar to what we did for Armored Core. But yeah, it does, and will work for the DLC. So I think that we'll do that. The Adam file. Yeah, that was cool. So I think, yeah, we'll probably play on PC this time around. Yep, it's just so much. It's so much easier to have everything, I think, on just in one area instead of having to like, all right. Well, my PS5 was down in the living room where I was, you know, playing some games on my own. Guess I gotta go grab it and bring it all the way back up to my studio. It's just kind of a pain, you know? So I think it makes sense, yeah, for it to be on PC. That will probably be better. So yay. That's what we're gonna do. アルバム楽しみ。ありがとうございます。楽しみにしてくださいね。買ってくださいね。めちゃめちゃいいやつだからね。お願いします。買ってね。カリオペ頑張りました。そう。そして特別なサインがあるやつ。もう、あるよね。買ってくださいね。One week only 1週間。買えるね。買ってね。Please grab it. And yeah. I think I've announced everything. But I'm also just generally checking my messages, making sure that I got everything. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Everything, yeah. In case there was anything else I had to announce here and there, but oh yeah, the special box was pretty cool. Anyway, I've showed all the images. Let's see. And I think, yeah, this is what's up. Scan that QR code. Any announcements for announcements? Kobo and I have an announcement, but you're gonna have to wait for the Pogo Stuck stream. And then we will announce the announcement. Are you sure you're not secretly making 15 more songs? I'll do you one better. I've got a whole pocket full of songs that you guys have not heard for other things that I can't talk about yet. But I listen to them often when I feel down and like maybe what I'm doing isn't like good enough or like worth it. Sometimes I go and listen to those songs and I'm like, oh, actually I feel really good about this. And I think I did a good job. You keep them in the pocket? Well, it's more like some things take time. For example, when you do songs for like different media or like tie-ups and stuff like that, for example, something like an anime or a TV show or a movie or a game or something like that, right? You know, there's the production period, but they need songs so early in advance, right? So I have some of those that just they're you know, they're there, but you would pick pickleball song, maybe? The pickleball is never gonna go away. Have some faith. Sorry, faith. Dang it. Ugh. Too late with the echo. Oh, it's so scuffy. This is why I'm a musician over a streamer. But I still like to stream. I like to stream too much. Duke. Remember the words of Duke. No, Dutch. I mean Duke. You're both. Yeah, but I really see myself as more of a musician. I feel like when it comes to streams, I don't know, I just think they're fun, but I don't know. It's just not the same. I also don't put as much effort into streaming as I do in my music, I don't think. It changes daily. Sometimes I worry if that's a problem. If maybe I should just focus more on one than the other, but if that's the case, it's gonna be music, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to not stream anymore. It's a bit of a balancing act, don't you think? Musician who streams. Yeah, I think so. It must be. You don't have to do 5 million takes on streams, that's true. That is true, but that in itself can also be very difficult in its own way. Improvisation, being entertaining like all the time, making people laugh like all the time. Some people can do it so naturally. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't put much effort. It beats the Ghost Babe, okay, but Jump King is different. Jump King is different. Please, hear me out on this one, Deadbeats. That's special. It's a special case. Well, every stream is the first take, precisely. Clubhouse 51. Oh man, I hope nobody challenges me to something like Gomoku Narabe or something like that. I'm so bad at that. Maybe we can play some blackjack. I've gotten pretty good at blackjack, I'm not gonna lie. There have been a couple times where I've like had an opportunity to go to a casino or two, but the way that I do it is that I like have a very specific amount of money. I'm like, all right, we're only spending $50 or something like that. It's never $50, like 100 or something. Put it in, and then if I lose it, we're done playing. You paid your price to play the game, now get out, right? But then if you make money, if you get up to like a certain amount, like 100, make $100, I'm like, all right, that's it for me. I'm done. I leave. And I've only made money so far. But I don't think I want to do it anymore, because now I have the fear of, yay, I'm up. I never want to go down, so we're never doing that again. But I think it's a good idea to go in with the thought of, I am paying to play a game. I'm not here to make money. I am paying to play an expensive game, and if I make money, cool, and if I don't, we stop and we leave. So, Belatro for the gambling itch. Ooh, a gambling game? I have seen a couple members play that. I'm a little curious. I feel like I've missed out a lot on some games that people have been really into, so I'm excited to get back in the saddle. Like, I feel like, what is it? What were the ones that people have played a lot recently? I just don't have time to play all of them. I have other duties And then also our long plays we're working on. What is it? There's the Sisyphus game. That's the rock one, right? Yeah, Bunny Garden. I'm just gonna play that on my own. Buckshot Roulette. That's another one everybody's playing. And then I think, yeah, some other people played the Blush. Hold on, yes? These? I don't know if Sister Reap is coming back. Easter. She didn't tell me whether she was coming back or not. Yeah, Sister Reaper has been hanging out with me recently. She has a very cute dog that pooped everywhere, and that wasn't very fun. But my actual Oshi, why? You watch yourself. I mean, not like I cared. I mean, you can, whatever. Your Oshi is your Oshi. Look, your Oshi is your Oshi, but my sister? Why can't it be someone else, like Bibu or Bay or something? They want to ruin my couch. Thankfully the couch is in much better condition. Much better condition, yeah. Yup. Yeah, my Mama Mori helped scrub it. Oh. Is she here? I think I hear a dog. Little doggy footsteps. I don't know what's going on. Let me check my messages. She may have texted me. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Yes. If she isn't here though, that's concerning. There could be a stranger in the home. Oh no. Secret collab with Sister Reap and her dog. I was going to have her join in with the singing, but she's like, nah, I got work. I'm like, oh yeah. So just gotta go. Maybe someday we'll get to sing some songs together. She's like, is there any rap? I'm like, oh, you want to rap? Go for it. I'll do the singing part and you can rap, and we'll see what the Tempeens think about it. But we do need to do another rap karaoke, but I want to do it for members only. Yeah, that'll be fun. I wanted to do it so bad, but too much gets in the way. Surgery, make an album. Yeah, poor timing if you ask me, but we'll get there. We'll do it. Right now we're focused in on the Red Dead karaoke. I want to do that once I get back. Once I get back to Glorious Nippon, which will be later next month, I think. And then I can finish Red Dead. Because I imagined pulling up Red Dead Redemption 2 and finishing it, having the glorious, beautiful finale on this computer that just isn't very good, and the thought of that made me want to jump off a cliff, so I think that we're just going to go ahead and avoid that, and we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait until we get back to Japan, and it'll be fine. For now, we're going to focus on promo and the album and hanging out and playing with my friends. I'm glad the cats are with you. Yeah, they make things much better. I do have to keep them in a different room when the dog comes in, though. It's okay. They're fine with it, and I have a bunch of toys and a little cat tree for them, and I go hang out with them. But when there do be a dog, they do gotta be in the other room. Yeah, pre-built, not the greatest. Yeah, not my fave. Oh, they hate the dog. It's more like the dog just barks at them, and I'm like, oh no, and they hiss. And yeah, they don't fight or anything. They want to get away. Thankfully, they're very non-confrontational, but I'm planning to go snuggle with them pretty soon here, because gotta wake up pretty early for this Totsumachi, and I really want it to work, so I gotta make sure all my technical ducks are in a row. But again, like I said, if the tech issues arise and we can't do Clubhouse Totsumachi, we'll do something else. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something else. Or I'll just die and sleep. I don't know. I could use some sleep. I've been in some pain recently. It's never anything drastic, but it's definitely, there is discomfort. There is a lot of discomfort. Gorilla Sisyphus, yeah, something like that maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We do need to read supers as well, but what I'm gonna do with the super chats is, for example, ones that aren't collabs, maybe not the Mama Mori one. I might read some at the end of that, is I'm gonna start catching up with super chats by reading them at the end of regular streams, so we can get get them knocked out. We still have to finish drawing the Deadbeat Sonas as well. Have not forgotten about those. Thinking we can probably finish those up next month. So that will be nice. We'll finish that. We'll finish all the Supas, and we'll be in good shape. But for now, I hope that you guys will get a chance to grab the album, whichever one you want, or all three if you'd like, or two, or just one, or none of them, and just retweet it and then enjoy it on Spotify. It's up to you. But there are a lot of really cool goods. I hope you guys enjoy them. Did you see the goofy Callie on Twitter? No, what do you mean? That was me. I thought it was a pretty funny joke. Granny's entire reaction to that. What the Hey, oh my god, it's Mori Calliope. What? Hey, wait, hang on. How do I invite you to speak? Hey. No, what was it?
Gosh!
What the fuck? That was pretty good. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of practice, but I was more in my prime during that entire encounter. Hey, I want to put up the art again. Ah, this poster's so cool! Goofy movie. Goofy movie! Oh yeah, I did watch the Goofy movies. Oh my gosh, I wish I could list out every single thing that I watched, but the list would be too long. Yeah. And I rewatched Pinocchio, and like there are some scenes that I forgot existed in that movie, but I was like, whoa, this was like, they were cool with this? Like they were cool to show this to the world? And like to kids? Any new anime? Not yet, but I really want to watch, what is it, Kaiju number 8? I think I'll watch that tonight with the kiddies. Fallout was amazing. It was incredible. I loved it so much. And then what else did I watch? What else? The donkey scene. Yeah, and when they're rounding up the little boys, I'm like, where are we going with this? Where did this end? I don't remember. But anyway. Oh yeah, I hear that, yeah, Dungeon Meshi is also very highly recommended. Yeah. I'm excited to check it out. Yeah, Kiara really loved the Fallout show apparently, which I can see why. Oh, it was so good. I was like, this is awesome. This totally rocks. I want more. I want more. Anyway. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and Steel Ball Run. So actually, this is really interesting. So I thought that I was going to be able to marathon all of it and read through all of it. It's very long, number one. Number two, for the first week and a half after surgery, I was in such disarray and felt so terrible. I did not want to do anything like, how to say? I wanted to watch really mindless things, mindless movies that like were whatever. I didn't want to actually engage in my hobbies that I love. However, I did manage to read a good amount in the past week. I think I'm on chapter 25 right now. Did Johnny fall off his horse finally? No, but Sandman's in the lead. Take a look at that. There he goes, Sandman. No one can catch up to Sandman. He's in the lead. Look at that. He's in the lead. Sandman. There he goes. Sandman's in the lead. No way, check it out. There he goes. Sandman. Sandman for number one. Sandman first place. There he goes. He's gonna win it. He's gonna win it all. Sandman first place. Here he goes. There's Sandman. Who is that? I think it's Sandman. Sandman's pretty cool. Oh, man. He didn't have a horse. Exactly. Sandman will never fall off his horse. He doesn't have a horse. Sandman by 2 grains. There he goes. They only say it 50 million times over the course of 5 pages. I love it so much. I love it. I love it so much. I'm in love. It's so fun. It's so funny. It's just fun. It's fun. Oh man. Yeah, I'm at the part where without spoiling anything for those that haven't read Steel Ball Run, all that I'll say is I think it's the end of the third race, and then it's right after the eyes. And that whole scenario with the eyes and Dio, what the fuck? It was just awesome. Sorry, Dio. Like, what? Now I'm starting to understand why it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because now it's getting strange. I'm not gonna lie. Things are getting real odd, but I love it. Yeah, it's Scary Monsters, that one. Yup. I think I'm gonna go read some more of that tonight, maybe after I watch some anime with the kitty cats. But yeah, I'm loving Steel Ball Run so far. I will continue to report in as I keep reading it. But they do not lie. It's really bizarre. Yeah. I got it was super nice. I got a special gift. I won't say who delivered the gift, but I have a Rohan statue, I think, waiting for me. I don't know how big it is. Maybe it's a 1/6. But there was a certain group that I guess was like, hey, hope your surgery goes well, and they gave me a Rohan statue. So I'm excited to go get my Rohan statue. Life-size Rohan statue. Yeah. So that made me really happy. Because I love Rohan. And that made me feel a lot better after my surgery. I was like crying in bed, I'll never walk again. And then I get a message saying, so-and-so group sent you a Rohan statue. I'm like, oh wow. Cool. I'm excited. Yeah. Most broken stand in 4. Oh, part 4. At first I thought you said Persona 4, but then I was like, well, there are some similarities. I don't know. Yeah, no, definitely. Crazy ability. You can still ride a horse, true enough. I mean, Johnny can do it. Heaven's Door. Got merch from the Speedwagon Foundation. Don't tell anyone. But anyway. Similarities. Atlas copied the homework. They're not completely the same, but there are similarities, and you know that that's the truth. But yeah, I also really like Johnny Joestar a lot. I feel like he's a super compelling character, and I enjoy him as a character right now. But I still think Gyro. How do you say the name? I just call him Gyro because, like, I've always pronounced that word as gyro, like a gyro ball or something like that. I still like him the most because he's cool. He's a cool guy. I think that Johnny's pretty compelling, and I really like the development at the end of the race, and like not so much the pep talk, but like the quote-unquote advice that Johnny tried to give him at the end of the race. I was like, oh, this is kind of juicy. Like, this is actually really neat. Like, I'm interested in these characters. He's cool. Like the spinning ball. Yeah. Gyro. Yeah, they're really cool. Mr. Zeppeli. But anyway, so that's where we're at with JoJo. The spin. Golden ratio. But yeah, so that's what's been up with me, you guys. We went over some interesting stories today, that's for sure. And we did our big announcement, yay. And also the schedule. This is the schedule. We got a lot of streams this week. It's gonna be an intense one, but I'm excited. And these won't be super long. For anyone worried that Mori's streaming too long again, it's okay. Each one of these will probably be like 2-ish hours, up to maybe 3, 4 maximum. If it's a solo stream, it might be like 4 or 5 hours. It depends on how I'm feeling. I won't push myself. When my knee starts to hurt, we stop. Like even now, my knee's like, all right, Mori, been bent for a little too long. Let's get up with the cane and walk around a little bit and then chill with the cats and straighten it out. It'll be maybe 5, maybe 6. All right, well, we'll just have to see. Just have to see. 7 hours? The 24? Who knows? Do not scream. First try. We'll find out, won't we? Anyway. Need that gamer bed. Yeah, thank God the Elden Ring DLC isn't out yet. Oh yeah, that would be, yeah, no, my doctor would be very disappointed for how that is going to turn out, but I'm so excited. That's gonna be great. Yeah, and I also want to, it's such bad timing because I did really want to hang out with everyone chilling in Japan right now. Poor timing, but I'll get to hang out with them again another time. For sure. Yeah, but I couldn't move the surgery, but I miss Advent a lot. I hope that they're having a ton of fun, and I wish them the best. And I'll treat them to the onsen next time. As soon as I get that chance, you can bet I'll be there. So yeah, I think that's all for today, you guys. Buy Phantomime if you can. It's my brand new album that I've been working super hard on. I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys will love it as much as I do. I think it's the best work that I've made so far. There's a ton of exciting stuff going on around it, such as, I don't know, certain anime song will be on it. Tide will also be on it. Overkill as well. It's shaping up to be really, really great, and I hope that you guys love it. And there's also some awesome goods that you can get, posters you can get as well. All the information is on the Mori store site, and I will be communicating with Universal to get some more of the juicy details for you guys, to make sure that you guys, know what you're getting. I try to answer as many questions as I can. Some things I don't have the answers to, so I'll kind of look into it. Yeah, it is one that I've been having a lot of fun making, and I do feel a lot better about music now, having worked on this album, and I'm glad I made it. So I hope you guys will love it as much as I do. I'm happy to be back! I really missed you guys. I really did. But now I'm here again, and I'm ready to get back in the saddle, as they say. And let's keep having a ton of fun like we usually do. I'm happy to be here again to give you guys something to laugh about, or cheer about, or cry about, or cringe about, or talk about. I have the best community ever. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for wanting me to come back. Thank you for being concerned about me. And thank you for always encouraging me to be the best me that I can be, and also stop to smell the roses every once in a while. You guys always mean super well, and you guys are awesome. Is all that I have to say. I'm bad with words, but because of that, I try to make up for it with my actions as much as I can. Maybe that's why I stream too much. I don't know. That must be why. It's gotten very, very dark. I'm gonna go chill with my cats now. Thanks so much for welcoming me back, everyone. I'll see you soon for the next stream. Let's have a great week, okay? Bye-bye, everyone! Thank you. Peace! We can do better than that, can't we? Peace! Goodbye! Oh, maybe I should play it again.
Yeah, that's karma. Yeah, get down.